Hello to all my college football friends out there. Welcome to another segment of the Buckeye Vinny YouTube channel show. Let's get this video going, my friends. I would have to first start off by saying congratulations to the Georgia Bulldogs. Perfect 14-0. They got one more game to go to be repeat of the national champions. They have to play TCU next Monday. But I just want to say this. What a game it was between two power programs in the country. You know, going into this game, I know a lot of the skeptics were saying that the Buckeyes didn't have a chance. And a lot of my Georgia Bulldog friends out there that's been commenting, which I appreciated to my channel, said the same thing. Some did. Some said that it was going to be a good game. Others said that the Buckeyes were going to get their doors blown off. What a game it was. Buckeyes, just to recap, took a halftime lead going into the locker room, 28-24. And things were going pretty well if you're a Buckeye fan. Second half, Buckeyes got outscored 18-13 to go on to lose this game by 1 point, 42-41. My friends, if you remembered me saying my last video ago that it was going to come down to special teams winning this game, and in my opinion, it did just that. Noah Ruggles, our for sure place kicker, he's been consistent all season long, had a chance to win the game for us. It would have been a 50-yard field goal, and he pulled it to the right, and that was the game. Now, to recap this again, Buckeyes did have, I believe, a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter. So, for me, it was a game that was very disappointing. The victory was right there for us, and the Dawgs snatched it away. Great teams find a way to pull out games like this, and Georgia did just that. Let's run over some stats here. For the undefeated Dawgs, Stetson Bennett played a very good game. 23 out of 34 passes, 3 touchdowns in the air, 1 interception, and he did run for 1. If you remember, I said that. We got to put the heat on Stetson to force him to throw the football and make errant passes. Well, we did that in the first half, okay? I thought our D-line did a phenomenal job in the first half, for the most part, stopping Bennett. Another person I mentioned for the Dawgs, A.D. Mitchell. 3 grabs, 43 yards, 1 touchdown. Arian Smith, what a game. 3 grabs, 129 yards receiving, and 1 touchdown. And McIntosh, the reliable running back coming out of the backfield, caught 5 passes for 56 yards and also 1 touchdown. McIntosh also had a very good game on the ground. 5 carries for 70 yards, and Edwards 8 carries for 58 yards. Milton, 3 carries, 26 yards, and a touchdown. I said these 3 running backs were going to play a decent role in the Bulldogs beating the Buckeyes. And they did just that. Those 3 did a very nice job. On the other hand, the Buckeyes, C.J. Stroud, kind of weird when I put these stats together, both C.J. and Stetson Bennett completed the same amount of passes, 23, and they threw the ball the same amount of times, 34. Wow. Let's not forget this. CJ had 348 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. My friends, you couldn't play a cleaner game like the Buckeyes played. And I think this is why it's so tough to swallow this game, is the Buckeyes played exactly what Buckeye Nation said we needed to play in order to win this football game. We said that they have to not turn the ball over to a power defense like the Dawgs, and the Buckeyes did not turn the ball over. We said we had to open up the passing game, and we did just that. Marvin Harrison Jr., 5 receptions, 106 yards, 2 touchdowns. Emeka Egbuka, what a game. 8 receptions, 112 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Julian Fleming, sure-handed Fleming, 5 grabs, 71 yards. And Xavier Johnson, 3 grabs, 43 yards, 1 touchdown. He caught that crucial touchdown right before halftime to give the Buckeyes momentum going into the locker room. My friends, rushing game really wasn't there for the Buckeyes. Mayan Williams, 3 carries, 8 yards, and a touchdown. That's it. They only carried him 3 times. Dallin Hayden, 9 carries, 43 yards, and C.J. Stroud rushed for the most this season. 12 attempts for 34 yards. Now, again, this was a Buckeyes team that they played their heart out. They truly did. Actually, both teams did. I will give credit to Kirby Smart and the Dawgs. They lived up to all their hype with the explosive offense. When the Dawgs needed to make the plays in the fourth quarter to stop the Buckeyes' drives and only hold the Buckeyes to a field goal, they did just that. Again, Buckeyes 28 first half points, and in the second half, we had a touchdown and just 2 field goals. To me, that spoke volumes, and that is a big reason why the Buckeyes lost. I'm not going to put this game on one guy. Ruggles has been so consistent as a place kicker for us. He didn't lose the game. Yes, he had a chance to win the game, but he didn't lose the game. I said once we got in the red zone, we needed touchdowns and not field goals. Going to run over some stats. Total yards went to Georgia. Georgia 533 total yards. Buckeyes 467. Third down conversions. Buckeyes 4 out of 12. Georgia only 2 out of 10. The Buckeyes defense came to play without a doubt. We're talking a Georgia team that only converted 20% of third down conversions. Wow. Passing, Stetson Bennett and the Bulldogs 398 yards passing to the Buckeyes 348. Rushing, Georgia got us 135 to the Buckeyes 119. First downs, Buckeyes had 24 to the Bulldogs 22. And time of possession, Buckeyes 33 minutes to the Dawgs 27. My friends, you couldn't have asked for a better Peach Bowl than what we got last night. And for me, some say this was the best Peach Bowl in college football history, and I have to agree with that. This was a very even-Steven game, just with the stats I mentioned, okay? A couple of the stats, we had the Dawgs. Other of the stats, the Dawgs had us. But when you broke this game down, again, 42-41. What a game it was. Again, my hat's off to the Dawgs beating the Buckeyes. I knew it would be a slugfest. I said the Buckeyes needed to start out of the gate early and often, and they did just that. At one point, the Buckeyes were up 21-7 in the first half. My friends, I'm sorry, but you don't blow a lead like that. You cannot let a team like the Dawgs get back into the game and, as you can see, ended up beating us by 1 point. You can't let it happen. We needed to throw that knockout punch for good, and we couldn't do it. We could not do it. When we were up 21-7, Buckeye Nation, myself included, yes, we were very excited. But we just knew that it was still going to be a long game. Again, in my previous videos, I said the Buckeyes needed to start out quick, right out of the gate, and we did. But boy, only putting up 13 points in the second half definitely hurt us. What more can you say? It was a great game between two great college football programs. All the Georgia Bulldog fans out there, again, congratulations to your team. I appreciate all the Dog fans commenting to my channel. Please keep it up. I'm going to also continue to do Bulldogs videos until the championship game is over. But again, my friends, Buckeyes lose a heartbreaker, 42-41. We had so close, but yet so far. And you know what? That's part of sports. Like always, if you are new to my channel, please click on the subscribe button. If you like this video, please click on the like button. And like always, please comment down below. Peace out. God bless. Happy New Year to all. From my family to yours, Buckeye Vinny's out of here.